What if I told you that in order to finally sound like yourself in English, you don't need more English, you actually need less? Cut off the fluff. Let me explain. You've been studying English for years, maybe 10, maybe 15. You're not a beginner. You know that. But something still isn't working. That feeling, that's not a vocabulary problem. It's a frame problem. And nobody has told you that yet. I'm Vitaly, and I'm going to show you exactly what the English frame is, why you don't have one yet, and why that one missing thing explains every moment your English has ever let you down. Not some moments, every single one. Imagine. You're at a party. You know these people a bit. Someone makes a joke. You understand it. You even know what you want to say back. But by the time you find the words, the moment is gone. Or you're talking to your landlord. Simple stuff. You need to explain a problem with your flat. You know all the words. You've used them before. But under pressure, your sentence just collapses. It comes out wrong. It comes out short. And for a second, you feel like a child. Here's what most people do after that. They go home, they open an app, they learn 10 or 15 new words. And I want to ask you something honestly. How's that working? Because the problem was never the words. The problem's what's underneath those words. Think of it like this. Imagine a motorcycle. No frame, just parts. Engine on the floor, wheels leaning against the wall, and 100 other things you have no idea what they're called. You've got everything. All the pieces are there, but nothing works. You cannot sit on it and ride it, because without the frame, nothing holds. That's your English right now. You have parts, a lot of them, but the frame, the structure that holds it together under pressure, that part was never built. And that's not your fault. Nobody taught you how to build it. They just keep selling you more parts. That is exactly what the entire ESL industry has been doing for decades. More words, more phrases, more tips. 10 phrases to sound like a native. 5 things to say to sound more confident. Stop saying simple words. Learn these 20 synonyms of I want. Full disclosure, I've been guilty of it myself. More parts. More. But never the frame. So what actually is the frame? The English frame is the minimum structure your brain needs to produce language reliably. Not just when you're relaxed, but when the pressure is on. It has 4 parts. I'll go through each one quickly because you need to understand all 4 before any of them make sense on their own. And also each of them is a topic for an entire video. Part 1. The lexical core. This is your vocabulary, but not all vocabulary. Only the words that actually carry most of English. Research shows that roughly 3,000 words carry around 95% of everyday English conversations. 95! Let me rephrase. If you know 3,000, it will be difficult to find a situation you cannot talk about. Even more good news. Just 500 main words carry around 70% of daily English. I tell you what, I know like 100 Chinese words, and I successfully got by when I lived in China. So, chasing rare words, you're filling in the last 5% when the 95 keep collapsing. The frame doesn't need 10,000 words. It needs the right words, but used automatically, without thinking. Part 2. The grammar skeleton. Not all grammar, just some of the structures that carry time. Past simple, present simple and continuous, present perfect, will and going to. That's it. That's the skeleton. 4 tenses used with real control. Most people have some understanding of those, but some isn't enough. Under pressure, everything falls down. The frame needs these tenses to be automatic. Not perfect, but automatic. Here's a test. Try telling someone about your week in English right now. If you feel yourself slowing down, searching, choosing between I did and I have done, your skeleton isn't stable yet. Part 3. Lexical chunks. These are ready-made phrases that your brain can fire without building anything from scratch. To be honest with you, what I mean is, do you know what I mean? And they aren't decorations, they are structural welds. It is my personal favorite fluency cheat code. When your grammar is under strain, fluency chunks keep the conversation going. They buy you time. They hold the frame together while the rest of you catches up. Part 4. Pronunciation. But not the part you think. not accent, not sounding British or American. Just two things. Vowel length, because ship and sheep are two entirely different things. And stress placement, because where you put your emphasis changes the meaning of a sentence completely. That's it. That's the phonological minimum. So, vocabulary core, grammar skeleton, chunks, and pronunciation minimum. 4 parts, 1 frame. And when all 4 are stable, something changes. Right now, every conversation costs you something. Your brain is doing 3 jobs at once. It's searching for words. It's building sentences. It's trying to monitor your pronunciation. That's why you feel like the conversation is happening faster than you can keep up. That's not a personality problem. That's a load problem. When the frame is installed, when those 4 things are automatic, the brain frees up. And what does it do with that space? It starts doing the things that you are actually good at, like being funny, being precise, being yourself. Remember that party? Remember that joke that passed you by? With a stable frame, your brain isn't busy building that sentence. The sentence is already there. You're free to respond. That's the difference. Not more English, but a working frame. Now, I want to be clear about something. Building the frame isn't fast. I'm not going to tell you that it takes a weekend, but it's certainly faster than the time you need to learn all English and finally be free. Spoiler, you are not going to be free. You're only going to learn that there is so much more to learn. But here's what building a frame is not. It's not more studying. It's not more apps. It's not more phrase lists. It's targeted. It's mechanical. And once it's there, it stays. So why, after years of studying, does your frame not exist yet? Because everything you've been taught is designed to add more things. New words, new expressions, new lists. Nobody ever said, stop. What do you already have? Is it stable? Does it hold under pressure? Nobody diagnosed the instability. They just keep adding. And here's the painful part. You can even have C1 level vocabulary. Maybe you can read complex articles, but you still freeze when the waiter doesn't understand your order. Because passive knowledge and a working frame are completely different things. You know the words, I would like to change my appointment. But under stress, while someone's waiting, with the phone slightly cutting off, does your brain produce it automatically, without effort? If the answer is no, that's the frame. That's what's missing. So, you don't need more English. You need the English that you already have to actually work. The frame, 4 parts. Core vocabulary used automatically, main tenses controlled under pressure, chunks that hold the structure when the grammar slips, and just enough pronunciation to be clearly understood. That's it. That's the whole thing. And once it's built, the rest of your English, all those years of studying, suddenly has somewhere to attach to, like extra fancy things you buy for your bike. The parts start to work, because now there is a frame. If you don't want to lose all this information, you can click the link in the description and get your free PDF that I compiled that summarizes this video. You can always have it on your phone and just revisit.